Let me bring in Mr. Duggal here, because I thought Mr. Duggal wasn't blinking there for a second. I thought maybe that was an AI bot that, Mr. Duggal just, put up on this discourse. Mr. Duggal, what's your viewpoint? Do you particularly side with one of these models, OpenAI or Claude Opus? Which one do you essentially use? GPT 5.5 and Mythos. They can simulate cyber attacks today. I mean, reminds me of Terminator, Skynet, or Ex Machina, those kind of films that we watched back in the day. Are we entering a crucial arms sprint race? This is not a race, it's a sprint. It's an AI arms sprint. And should such models even be accessible beyond, governments?
There is no denying the fact that we have already entered the AI arms race. Now, AI has begun to start doubling or tripling its capabilities every few months. Every few weeks, we have some new model coming in. Ultimately, I believe that these models are not to be judged together. Why? Because apples and oranges cannot be compared together. I see them more as different rivers who are ultimately flowing to a common ocean. You can choose whatever river you would want to. Ultimately, your destination will be the ocean. In this case, your destination will be your ability to smoothen out your day-to-day works, ability to meet your daily priorities. Now, depending on what your orientation is, you can pick up the concerned model. But now the bigger problem is with the Mythos coming in from Claude. I think it's a different ball game, because within a few hours of it being launched, it actually got unauthorizedly accessed by hackers. And today we don't exactly know who all has got Mythos or not. So suddenly so-called state, non-state actors and private actors suddenly seem very empowered, because who knows who'd be using Mythos or any other similar AI program to prejudicially impact the sovereignty, security, integrity of concerned countries. Mind you, that's not going to happen in the global north. That will happen in the global south. Some city in Africa, some exchange in India, some electricity grid in some underdeveloped part of the countries. Why? Because these are areas where vulnerabilities exist. And because appropriate efforts have not yet been put in to adequately protect the cybersecurity of these critical information infrastructure, I have reason to believe that this is the global south will be the place where we'll see a lot of these misuse of cybersecurity. But ultimately, I come back to the fundamental question. You created a huge hungry data demon, but you have not started even waking up to the possibility of trying to control it. Different countries have already started coming up with
regulation is already lagging behind that capability. So how do we essentially fix that? What are the first few steps here, Mr. Duggal?
Our first few steps are very, very clear. We need to go beyond regulation. When I look at all the existing AI laws across the world, I'm very clear that they represent nothing but 5 blind men trying to describe an elephant. None of them go ahead and address the fundamental issue, the fundamental elephant in the room, which is AI legal? None of these laws go ahead and deal with the accountability of AI. Now, please understand, AI has begun to start causing harm to humans. And if you do not have appropriate accountability mechanisms, there's going to be virtually no kind of remedy for humans who are harmed by AI. And that's the reason AI accountability is one of the key thrust areas that needs to be specifically focused at. India is launching and conducting the AI Accountability Forum on 14th of May, where we are looking at new emerging legal trends on trying to solidify the jurisprudence around AI accountability. That's one. Number two, we need to look at the intersection of AI and cybersecurity. Some countries have cybersecurity laws, other countries have small AI laws, but the intersection between AI and cybersecurity is now throwing up ramifications which could prejudicially impact not just the physical sovereignty, but also the cyber sovereignty and artificial intelligence sovereignty of countries. Already at a time when digital colonialism is reigning in large, where the global south group of nations are being experimented as guinea pigs by the global south, by the global north group of countries. The time has come that we need to come up at international mechanisms to go ahead and protect the sovereignty of countries in this AI ecosystem.
Where the data, finally, Mr. Duggal, that's feeding that monster, where the data that's feeding that proverbial monster. And you absolutely pointed out digital colonialism. I think that's a moot point here. We shouldn't, digress from that. I'm going to come back to you on that particular point.